I'm awake. I'm awake. That was a really dumb joke. Hey guys, how you doing? My name is CODENAMEBIGBEAR, or Stuart if you want to call me by my first name. Welcome to the Bear's Den. You may have seen the title, but I am extremely happy that some news earlier this week came out, and it is the fact that Alan Wake is getting a remaster. Yes! Basically, yes! I'm so excited for this. Right, so, I did a video probably about a year ago now where I did like an Alan Wake special. I was going to do a sequel to it. I still haven't got around to finishing Control, to finishing it off. So I'm not going to do it. Basically what I spoke about was the game and the sequel game, so the Alan Wake's American Nightmare, basically. But either way, I want to talk about that. But in that video, I mentioned that Alan Wake is officially my perfect game. It's a 10 out of 10 game. I absolutely love this game. It's incredible. The story is shouldn't swear. The story is really, really cool. It's basically got Stephen King, Twin Peaks vibes. It's got all this kind of things going on in it, and it's really spooky and it has some really cool mechanics in the game as well. We got to use light to defeat the bad guys in it, and then you basically light tears away at the bad guys, and then you shoot them. Pretty much that's it. And you got this character that kind of tells the story through miniature flashbacks and narration throughout the entire game. And it's just so good. I love it so much. I play this game at least once a year, and I complete it at least once a year. And when I say complete it, I mean I delete my game save and I do it all again. Every single time. I will find all those coffee thermoses every single time. So believe me, when this remake comes out, I believe September 23rd, this month, I'm going to be completing that game. And how I know I'm going to be completing that game is because, well, Sam Lake put out an open letter to his fans. Sam Lake being the writer of Alan Wake himself, put an open letter saying, thank you very much for doing this, blah, 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 we wouldn't be here without you. We got Alan Wake, we're going to make this, we can remaster this game. It's going to be the core game experience that you know and love. The only things they've really changed is the character models and some technical things. So I'm going to assume lighting. But it's coming to Xbox, Xbox One Series X, coming to PlayStation as well. So, that's a really good point. It's coming to PlayStation. So guys, if you've never played this game, you never got yourself an Xbox, but you all think, that one looks interesting, or you play Control and you play the Alan Wake DLC, the AWE stuff, and you're like, who's this Alan Wake guy? Well, now you can finally find out. Now you can finally find out, and it's coming to PlayStation for the first time ever, and I urge you to buy this game. I urge you, please buy this game. Begging you, buy this game. It is fantastic. Going back to what Sam Lake said, it's coming to the modern generation, the latest generation of gaming. No news on Switch yet, though I do wish if they do actually release this remaster, we at least get the original version on Switch, because again, I do believe it is a perfect game, and I said it before, it needs to be on the Switch. It's so good. Having that story kind of go through, it's so good. Definitely worth doing that. So yeah, let's go back to PlayStation a second. Now, the thing is about PlayStation, I've got a PS5, so I know how it works. I haven't got an Xbox One X, so I don't know how that works. Even though I do want one, I'm gonna get one, and I will find out eventually. But with the PlayStation 5, it has that ray tracing stuff, and so does, again, I know the Xbox does, but literally, I know the Xbox has a lot of this stuff, so just don't get on me on that one. But it has ray tracing, and Alan Wake is very much a game that is literally all about light. So if you have a game that's set in a forest and you've got light creeping through, you know it's going to look absolutely incredible. And like they've said, they're going to tweak technical things, add a few little bits here and there to the experience of the game. Not changing the core gameplay, not changing the story, not adding things that way. They're changing character models. They've given Alan a brand new character model apparently, and given like Rifles a little bit of a spruce up. And let's face it, Barry Wheeler needed a new character model because his character model was one of the worst ones in the game, and people find him very annoying. But I like Barry Wheeler. He's good. But yeah, ray tracing. That's potentially a thing that's going to be appearing in this game, and holy cow, I'm excited for it because again, I play Alan Wake at least once a year, and I always think it looks great for a game that is, what, 11 years old, something like that? It looks amazing, even now. And if you upgrade all that, they've upgraded the cutscenes as well, I believe. So we're going to get some like new looking stuff. Again, this is just coming from the letter that Sam Lake put down. But again, having that ray tracing, I mean, we've seen that the moonlight bounce off water. When it gets through the stage scene. Stage scene with those fireworks and all that light going off, with that music going off as well. Just kind of attacking other birds when it flashes. That was always a little bit awkward because, again, the technology at the time was a bit one of those. It just kind of flashes out white and white's out the screen very, very quickly, near enough like half the screen. But I reckon you can see more details in that, more particle effects going on in that as well. If they do this, if that's the kind of remaster they're doing, I'm very, very excited. And the fact that PS5 has the haptic triggers and HD rumble thing that are basically next to Nintendo, so what are we going to experience there? I think that'd be really cool, especially when like the digger is coming at you. The digger? Yeah, the digger's coming at you, and you kind of feel that rumble in one side of the thing, and it reaches all the way through as it gets closer to the other side of your pad as well. Maybe when you're hitting them and it's a big boss, and you got that rumble kind of, say big boss, a big character like the axe wielders, the chainsaw dudes, and it kind of goes, and you got that circle gun and reaching down, the pad makes shaking your hands then, because you're feeling the power of the torch. I think that'd be really, really cool if they actually include that. I really hope they do. Again, they might not do that. They might not. They might not take full advantage of PlayStation's abilities on that side of things, but I really hope they do. And the main thing about this entire video is, buy this game when it comes out. Like, seriously, buy this game when it comes out. It's so damn good. If you enjoy Control and you enjoy that DLC, which, by all accounts, people did. People really love Control and people really love that DLC. So, buy it. Find out who Alan Wake is. Find out why he was trapped in the darkness for so damn long. And just, play his origins. And I really, really hope as well, on a side note, that we get this remaster, but as a bonus, if you complete the game, you unlock American Nightmare, but they might just kind of release that as a separate thing entirely. But I do hope American Nightmare is attached to this somehow, because it's a really good little game. I didn't speak about much in my previous Alan Wake video, but it's really cool. I've actually played through it all. I've again completed, collected all the things, blah, 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 blah. This is one game series I know I'll be completing. And it's an interesting take, because instead of going into books, he's still trapped in a darkness, but he's trapped in a TV world this time around, in an episode that he wrote of a show that he wrote on Alan Wake in the game. Yeah, it'd just be really interesting. I don't think they will. I think it's just going to be Alan Wake and the 2 DLCs that came with it. The soundtrack to this game, by the way, yes. But on being complete in this game, yes, I will be getting this game as soon as it comes out. There is a physical edition. I am going to be getting that physical edition. If it's a physical collector's edition, I'm going to be getting that physical collector's edition, because I got the collector's edition day one when Alan Wake first came out. I had that book. I have like art books, everything about it. I just love this series. It's my perfect game, and I believe I had it in my mindset it was going to be my perfect game before I'd even played it. And I don't know how that worked. I don't know how it worked out, but it did. And I just loved it. I absolutely loved it. Everything about this game. And if you get physical, yes, I will be getting it. Even if, for whatever reason, even if at respawning, we somehow, myself and Luke, because I know Luke is very, very excited about this game too, if we both get a code each, I will still be getting the physical edition for this, even if we do get a code for this game. It's that good. And I want to support Remedy doing this as well, and I think they do some amazing work. They've got some amazing stories going on as well. And maybe in the future we'll get a sequel to Alan Wake, and hopefully this is the precursor for it. Maybe they're going, right, if we remaster this game, let's see how well it does. Let's see if that cult following really brings its way through. Bringing it on multiple consoles really brings it through as well, and the DLC kind of like people going with the Control thing going in there, eking it in. If that interest translates to people wanting to buy this game, and then if it does as well, maybe we finally get the Alan Wake sequel that we've been waiting for so long. And again, please buy this game. If you like third-person spooky stories, if you like great narrative in a game, you like some really cool just effects, like something a little bit different in the gameplay, and you like Stephen King and Twin Peaks and all that kind of thing. If you like Deadly Premonition, but you want a more serious version of Deadly Premonition, this might be the game for you. Like, it is, you know, it's, again, because Deadly Premonition is very reminiscent of Twin Peaks, how weird and kooky it is. But if you like those kind of things, just get this game. And if you have a PlayStation and you've always looked at this game and gone, why do people have an Xbox? Xbox is rubbish, blah, 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 blah. This is one of the reasons, because it was so friggin' good. Like, this was a reason to buy an Xbox for me. Like, 100%. Like, I had an Xbox beforehand, but if I didn't have one, I would have bought this because this game looks so interesting to me beforehand. But like, now, having played this, if I went to PlayStation for whatever reason and carried on playing with PlayStation and didn't have an Xbox One and I couldn't play it on that or whatever reason, I would be seeking out the Xbox One X to play this if it was still, you know, exclusive. It's not anymore, but you know. But yeah, anyway, I've rabbited on. I think I've contradicted myself, possibly. Main thing to take away from this is this game is amazing. This game is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to see what they do with this game graphically. I cannot wait to see how the reception of this game continues for the game in the future. And I want you to buy it if you've never played this game before. If you've got an Xbox and for some reason you haven't downloaded Alan Wake on the Game Pass, why? Do it. If you got PlayStation and you've never played this game because you only ever had PlayStation, well, now's your friggin' chance. Buy the game. Please buy the game. Guys, again, it's my perfect game. That's why I'm gushing so much about it. But guys, I've wrapped it on for like 12, 15 minutes. I don't know. I've gone on and on and on. But Alan Wake is the best. Have a great day. And just don't forget to be nice to each other, yeah? I'm so excited.